Good morning, friends. Welcome to BBSM Academy. Special classes from Veerabhadraya Demaya, Gopanahalli. Our vision will lead a schoolmaster mission, 10th standard science textbook solutions available in BBSM Academy, a School of Arts and Science. This is lesson 2. Welcome to VBSM Academy. Our topic today is how the electrolytes moves in the electrolytic solution and how the electric current is correlated with the electrolytes. Water, the universal solvent. You know that. Water is a universal solvent. Almost all substances which are dissolved in water gives ions and positive ions, negative ions, etc. Well, friends, in an electrolyte, it is carried by ions instead of electrons. Electrolysis of water is the process of which electricity to decompose water into oxygen and hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas is released in this way, can be used as hydrogen fuel or remixed with the oxygen create oxyhydrogen gas, which is used in welding and other applications, sometimes called water splitting, electrolysis of water. You know, my dear friends, electrolysis requires a minimum potential difference of 1.23 volts to decompose water. Electrolysis of pure water requires excess energy in the form of overpotential to overcome various activation barriers. Without the excess of energy, the electrolysis of pure water occurs very slowly or not at all. This is in part due to the limited self-ionization of water. Pure water has an electrical conductivity about 1 millionth of seawater. Many electrolytic cells may also lack of requisite electrocatalysts. The efficiency of electrolysis is increased through the addition of electrolytes such as salt, an acid, or a base. You know, my dear friends, why we have to add acid, base, or salts to the water is pure water does not conduct electricity. Pure water do not conduct electricity or electric current. So to make it conductivity, we have to add the salts, base or alkali or acid. That is called acidified or alkaline, etc. Therefore, substances which are dissolution even at moderate dilution ionize almost completely. That is electrolytes. The strong electrolytes and the weak electrolytes. You know, the electrolytes, what is an electrolyte? Electrolyte is a substance which allows electric current in the molten state or in solution state. So electrolytes are classified into two, that is strong electrolyte and weak electrolyte. Strong electrolytes are the substances which on dissolution, even moderate dilution, ionize almost complete ionization or dissociation. It is quite opposite to the electrolytes which are ionized partially or not at all, which are weak electrolytes. Substances which on dissolution in water dissociate to a little extent, which are called weak electrolytes. So, electrolysis occurs. These are the very important. In an electrolyte carried by ions instead of electrons, reduction at cathode to H plus ions and OH minus ions and oxidation at anode, H2O, that is the dissolution of sodium chloride or even HCl or even NaOH. So that is a very important phenomena where you can come across. See, in electrolyte, it is carried out by the ions instead of electrons. So when the positive terminal and the negative terminal of the battery are connected to a length of the copper wire, and you can see that electrolyte is a substance that produces an electrical conducting solution. When dissolves, it is a polar solvent. Water is a polar solvent. That is, water is a universal solvent. Now, this is very important. So therefore, the universal solvent, water, it conducts electricity when the acid or base or salts when we are going to add. Suppose, for example, salt means sodium chloride. Here you see sodium chloride, it dissolves in water and gives the sodium plus ion and OH minus ion. Sorry, sodium chloride is sodium plus ion and chloride minus ion. These ions are moving. Sodium plus ion is moving towards the cathode and the chloride minus ions are moving towards the anode. This is a very important concept of science, the electrolysis of water. When electric current is passed through acidated water or alkaline water, it gives splits into the respective ions, whatever may be the electrolytes. It may be a salt like sodium chloride, or it may be a sodium hydroxide, or whatever it may be. That's very important, my dear friends. See you again in the next forthcoming classes. Like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to press bell icon to subscribe our YouTube channels, VBSM Academy, the unique academy for the rural area students. Thank you. See you again in the next class.